Why is client confidentiality key for consulting software? Have you ever wondered why client confidentiality is so important when it comes to consulting software? Let's break it down in a way that makes sense for anyone starting a consulting practice. Client confidentiality is vital because it protects sensitive information. When you are consulting, you often handle private data like business strategies and financial details. If this information gets into the wrong hands, it can damage your client's reputation and your own business. At its core, client confidentiality means that any information shared by the client should not be disclosed without permission. This is where consulting software comes into play. It must have strong security features. For example, look for software that uses encryption for data both when it is stored and when it is being transmitted. This ensures that even if someone tries to access the data, they cannot read it without the proper keys. Another important feature is access controls. Role-based access means that only authorized team members can view or edit client information. This helps to limit exposure and keeps sensitive data safe. Additionally, having audit trails is a smart move. These trails allow you to see who accessed or changed data, making it easier to hold people accountable. When you are starting your consulting business, building trust with your clients is essential. They need to feel confident that their information is protected. Using software that prioritizes confidentiality can help establish your credibility. This is especially important for long-term relationships with clients. Confidentiality agreements or non-disclosure agreements are often part of consulting work. Consulting software can help manage these agreements and track compliance. This adds another layer of protection for client data. When selecting business software, consider these practical applications. Ensure that the software encrypts all client data. Implement role-based access controls. Provide audit trails for accountability. Train all users on privacy policies to prevent accidental leaks. Choose software vendors known for their strong security practices and compliance certifications. In summary, client confidentiality is key for consulting software because it protects sensitive information, supports legal obligations, and builds trust. Selecting software that includes confidentiality features is a critical step in setting up and growing your consulting practice.